Today, we're journeying back to the heart of 18th century South America to a story of faith, defiance, and a desperate struggle for survival. This is the story of the Guarani War, a conflict where indigenous tribes, guided by Jesuit missionaries, stood against the combined might of two colonial empires. Imagine, for a moment, the lush, sprawling landscapes of what is now Paraguay, Brazil, and Argentina. For over a century and a half, a unique society had flourished here. The Jesuits had established a network of missions, known as reductions, among the Guarani people. These weren't just churches, they were self-sufficient towns, centers of learning, art, and agriculture. The Guarani, who had long suffered from brutal slave raids, found a sanctuary in these reductions. They embraced Christianity while preserving many of their traditions, creating a remarkable cultural fusion. They became skilled artisans, musicians, and farmers, building impressive churches and creating a society that amazed European visitors. It was a haven, a utopia carved out of the wilderness. But utopias are fragile things, especially when they stand in the way of imperial ambition. In Europe, far from the rivers and forests of South America, kings and ministers were drawing lines on maps. In 1750, Spain and Portugal signed the Treaty of Madrid. The goal was to finally settle the long-disputed borders between their South American colonies. The treaty was a classic piece of colonial horse trading. Portugal would get a massive chunk of territory west of the previously agreed-upon line, and in exchange, Spain would receive a valuable port. But there was a problem, a very human problem. 7 of the most prosperous Jesuit reductions, home to nearly 30,000 Guarani people, were on the land being handed over to Portugal.